Hello, beautiful stars. This is Gwendolyn, and this is going to be your Tarotscope for November. I'm doing a bunch of different things this month. I want to talk a little bit about Venus in retrograde. Venus went into retrograde in Scorpio at the beginning of October, and it's going to be in retrograde until mid-November, and then it goes back into Libra. And this can really be a powerful time. It can really bring things out of the depths. Venus is the planet of love, money, values, things that we value in life. And Scorpio represents diving deep. It represents going deep into the mystery of things, where things regenerate. It can be going into the shadow. It's the murky waters. And I always think of a Star Wars reference when I think of Scorpio. It's like when Luke is going into the forest where things are scary and he's confronting his shadow self. And it's often when we dive into those murky waters that we find the pearls. It's just like diamonds are enclosed in carbon and coal, and you have to sort of dig away all that stuff, all of our shadow stuff, our core wounds, our fears, our coping mechanisms, all of that stuff is what Scorpio is about. Scorpio is able to go dive deep into that intensity, is able to traverse into those murky waters. And so with Venus being in Scorpio, it's about seeing where the depths are in the way that love shows up for us. And it's almost like unearthing all of that hidden stuff, all the stuff that maybe we keep buried inside. And it's an opportunity for release of that. I often see Scorpio as, sort of a volcanic force. It's like a Pele force in the Hawaiian tradition, where it's volcano energy coming up that purges and burns away everything. It can be destructive. But its function is to create new land, to create new fertile land. And if we look at Venus, Venus rules Taurus and Libra. And Taurus is terra firma, above ground, what we see on the surface. And Scorpio is what's below the surface, subterranean. So when Venus is going down into Scorpio, it's sort of like stirring up those waters of what's underneath. It's requiring us to dive deep, look for those pearls, look for those gems, and release all that stuff. And it almost builds a tension, so that when we pull back and keep, stirring up those waters, maybe it's creating confusion, maybe it's creating more mystery, maybe it's creating more wounds being released, more purging, but it's almost creating a tension that gets pulled back, so that when we emerge into Sagittarius, that's like an arrow we've been pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling, it shoots us forward. And Libra is all about equanimity, harmony, grace, order. That's where Venus is headed. So right now we have the Sun in Scorpio, we have Venus in Scorpio in retrograde. Venus is going to be going into Libra. Also in retrograde, that's where it's going to go back direct in harmony, in grace, in balance, in order. And then the Sun's going to charge forward into Sagittarius. So this whole Scorpio period, although it may feel intense, and that's gone from October 5th again to mid-November, it's an intense time. It's bringing up all that, purging all that, I just look at it as carbon. It's like the murky waters. What are our wounds about? We're going down deep into the depths. That's what Scorpio is about. And even if it feels intense, what it's doing is it's cleansing us. For Venus to go into Libra, it's harmonizing and balancing, clearing away all the gunk, so that we can go forward with grace and equanimity and harmony and clarity and balance. And then it also is prepping us for this period where the sun's going into Scorpio, which is full of optimism. It's full of truth-telling. It's full of exploration. It is the traveler, the explorer. So it's also about the archer. So it's shooting forward. So if you're going through turbulent times right now, that's Scorpio energy. That is having the courage to dive deep, having the courage to go into that forest, face your fears, and befriend the shadow, and walk out of the forest with it, heal it. So that's what's going on, everybody. I am going to be holding up the cards this month. I usually just show the surface, and I have these makeup bags that I keep my cards in. I love them. These are from Ipsy. I really like those. But I think this month I'm going to use the Waite. So I just wanted to say that as we are going through Scorpio season, and also with Venus retrograding in Scorpio and Libra, be gentle with yourselves. Know that this is a purging. It's a having the courage to look at our wounds and to go through those murky waters, to confront the shadow self and maybe heal those, so that when we move forward with Venus in Libra, we have that harmony, that balance. We were able to release and purge some of that. And that when the sun moves into Sag, we've got that optimistic, carefree, straight shooting, you know, we've drawn the bow back. The amount of work that we do will draw the bow back to shoot it forward, and we'll go forward to the extent that we do the work. So that's the preparation for this month. And also, I've been doing a lot of work with Ho'oponopono. It's a beautiful prayer. It's a beautiful practice. And if you're interested in doing some healing work, it's just 4 steps. It's very simple. It is asking for forgiveness. Actually, the first one is saying, I'm sorry. So it's repentance. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, gratitude, appreciation, and then love. So I love you. So the practice, you can focus on anything, whether it's something that you want to heal within yourself, something that it can be applied to anything. So it is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Try that out and see if it doesn't create magic and miracles and healing in your world, both for you and others. So anyway, I'm going to go on to each sign. Just want to say that. I want to thank all of you for being here. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're one of my regular stars. Thank you so much for being here and watching, and here comes November. Hello, wonderful Taurus, and welcome to November. Thank you for your patience for this video. I have been so crazy busy. I've just been trying to balance logistical and fun and creative endeavors, so yeah, thanks for waiting. We're here now. And also, I may sound a little funny, so if I sound like I'm underwater, it's because I have water in my ears. I went to a pool party yesterday and had lots of fun in the pool, but I'm just waiting for my ears to clear. And so I thought I wouldn't wait to record this video. I'm just going to go ahead, and if I sound underwater, say la vie. So, okay, Taurus, let's see what's coming up for you for November. We've just had Venus retrograde in Scorpio, and it's re-entered into Libra. It's still in retrograde until the middle of this month, but it's got a different flavor in Libra. So whatever work you're doing in terms of digging deep, whatever you did when Venus was in Scorpio, diving deep for those truths about how you handle love and things that you value. Now it's in Libra, which is all about balance and grace and harmonizing. So let's see what's coming up for you for November. Oh, look at this. This is you, Taurus, Empress. Empress is ruled by Taurus. And you can see it's so funny, here's that Venus symbol. And it's interesting with that axis of Taurus and Scorpio. You know, you're both fixed signs. Taurus, like I said in the little prior video, Taurus is terra firma, what's above ground, and Scorpio is what's underground. So this is you just coming into your beauty, coming into your grace. I see as Venus comes into Libra. This is even more so. And it's just you sitting back and receiving everything that the universe wants to give you, Taurus. It's beautiful energy. It's abundant. It's prosperous. You know, I'm just getting that Thanksgiving vibe. And as you give thanks and have gratitude for all the things that you're blessed with, you just become more beautiful. You attract more to you through your gratitude. So I almost feel like I could stop the reading right here and just say this is you, Taurus, for, you know, November. But I will continue and see what else comes up. But this is sort of the overarching vibe. Keep practicing gratitude. And whether you're male or female, you know, just lean into your beauty. Taurus rules, you know, Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of beauty and the planet of riches, abundance, things we value. So I'm just getting Empress energy. Just be the Empress in November, Taurus. That wear your crown. And it's really sort of a slow, beautiful receiving energy. Receive all the gifts that are coming your way, the abundance, the cornucopia of blessings in November, Taurus. That's what I'm getting for you right off the bat. And I almost feel like you could have a one-card reading this month. I'll keep going though. Hangman, another major arcana. So this means you might be feeling a little bit of solitude or going within. Seeing things from a different point of view is always featured when Hangman shows up. And it means reflecting upon things. It means being willing to be your true, authentic self. And that might be why you're getting all these rewards of abundance, riches. It may be internal riches, Taurus, that you're experiencing this month. You can see that Hangman has this halo around him. He's got enlightenment because he gets comfortable in the discomfort. He's willing to do things his own unique, authentic. Sorry about that, Taurus. My camera cut out. So it means just doing things your own unique way. And I just see a lot of riches and abundance coming to you this month because of that. And I also see you have King of Wands here, who could be someone who's just not showing up in their normal way of being. It could be a fire sign, so it could be Aries, Leo, or Sag, or it could just be someone who has a King of Wands archetype. They usually see the big picture on things. They usually have big ideas. And in the reverse, it's someone who's really sitting in their ego. They may be angry or blustery or rageful, or they kind of just feel like a big ball of hot air to me. You know, they're just sort of stomping around. And what I'm seeing is that by you employing Hanged Man here, you're seeing things from their point of view. And then you've got it following with Page of Cups. So I kind of see that you're offering them this cup of love and saying, you know what, it's going to be okay. Here's, you know, I know you're angry right now, but let me just give you this cup of love. Look over here. Isn't this sweet with this fish jumping out of this cup? Let me offer you some love. And maybe, because this is how it looks with the two cards. The Page of Cups right here is offering this King of Wands, you know, just a cup of love. Kind of coming from a youthful place, like saying, you know what, I've got so much love right now. I've got so much abundance. Let me just share some of that with you. And I know you're upset. I know you're angry. I know you're rageful right now. You know, something's got you really heated up. But you're able to see things from the other person's point of view. They're both like this. This is you, and this is them, and you're kind of getting this enlightenment, like, oh, I see why they're so upset. Maybe I can just come at them with a little bit of love. Maybe I can offer them something, and they'll be okay. Or, you know, potentially some of this for some of you, this could be a water sign child, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that you're just connecting with. Or it could be infatuation with a fire sign person. So again, Aries, Leo, Sag. You know, this is a puppy love kind of card. And you also have Eight of Wands, rapid communication, new information coming in, things lining up, things being 80 to 90% lined up. Approaching completion is often the name of this card. And then you have you in the center of this reading. You have you with 3 of Swords. So this is you know, it could be another earth sign person with this Knight of Coins. Could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I'm kind of reading it as you, Taurus, and I'm seeing with Three of Swords here, this is betrayal, heartbreak, sorrow, disappointment. There's something, there may have been someone who wasn't willing to make progress on something or put in effort or move forward that was really hurtful and really, it caused you a lot of sorrow, a lot of disappointment, feeling sad, feeling betrayed, feeling like heartache. But what's following this is Two of Cups. So I see maybe you're reuniting with someone who caused you heartbreak in the past, maybe from a new communication out of the blue, because that's what this is. This is Cupid's arrows of love. And this is, I'm getting a renewal of an old relationship, or you're connecting with someone new who you made a love offering to, or they made a love offering to you. That's Page of Cups energy, and it's turning into Two of Cups. The beginning of the month, this is Page of Cups, you being expressive of your feelings or someone expressing their feelings to you. And then this is Two of Cups, which is exchange of hearts and at a more mature level, a blessed union. And it's all coming about because of this communication, this Eight of Wands, messages out of the blue. So I really love it. Even though you felt like you might have been at a standstill with someone, that they caused you heartbreak, betrayal, sadness, sorrow, there's really some communication and love that is surrounding that, that's turning it around and that's renewing this relationship. Now, whether it's with someone from the past or with someone new, it's a deepening of an exchange of hearts. And then in the last part of November, you have three, it's all men, it's all characters. It's the Knight of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, and Hierophant in reverse. Now, sometimes this is you, Taurus, but they're all very different energies, and they're all in reverse. So, you know, King of Cups is someone who is overly emotional, who is very much in their feelings. Sometimes in the reverse, it can be someone who is an alcoholic or is abusive. Hierophant in reverse says it's not solid, it's not committed, it's not enlightening. And Knight of Wands in reverse is someone who is very confident, but they're kind of arrogant. They come in and they go out. They're just almost like player energy, where they're just like all about the conquest, and then they leave. So these three are in reverse, but then the last guy is King of Coins. This is the clear winner, and this might be you, Taurus, again, male or female. This could be you feeling like you're on top of your game, you're on top of your money, you're on top of the world. This is the CEO card. You know, I'm stable, I'm cool, I'm fine, I've got it together. Or this could be someone that you're attracted to, that you're connecting with. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or someone who's the owner of their own business. Someone showing up very mature, very stable. If you look at the evolution, this is all your final column. If you look at the evolution of this in November, you've got very young energy, an offering of love, sort of puppy love, infatuation. Then in the middle of the month, it's Two of Cups, an exchange of hearts, a deepening and maturing of that love. And then by the end of the month, you have this King energy. So that's either you or the other person, Taurus. And it's kind of like you're saying, yeah, I'm not tolerating any of this. Anyone who is either like abusive or alcoholic or doesn't want stability, doesn't want commitment, is just being arrogant, thinking of themselves. It's kind of like these guys they're not part of your picture, Taurus. They're not your choice. They're not what you're choosing. You're choosing either yourself or someone else who fits the King of Coins archetype, or stability, especially in love. So, you know, King of Coins kind of matches her energy. Really, her match is Emperor energy, but he's on his way to being Emperor. He's like the very next step down from Emperor. And you can see the optimism here. You can see the yellow, the sunny day, that you're both wearing your crowns and sitting on your thrones. So there's good stuff here, Taurus. You just have to like sit back and enjoy it, I would say. And don't worry about any of these guys. They're just not, they're sort of like not even in your picture right now. I really like this reading for you for November. I would just say enjoy the blessings and abundance and cornucopia that is here for you in November. And as always, if you'd like to book a personal reading from me or with me, I'll have a link right up here where these flowers are. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up or share it with another Taurus. Thank you again for your patience with this video and my funny voice with my ears full of water. And as always, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in, for watching Yours in the Stars.